So as we started evaluating the yard more, it kind of became more apparent that we weren't going to be able to put in as many edible vegetables as I wanted. And so when I was taking Cooper on walks around the neighborhood, I noticed bromeliads in everyone's yard, and really started to see all the spots around the home where we'd be able to put those in our yard. I really wanted to do this as cheaply slash free as possible. Thankfully, bromeliads are one of those plants that will put out little pups. So they're essentially like a free propagating plant that as you have some in your yard, very quickly you'll probably be giving them away, as I found many of my neighbors were willing to do with me. So once I acquired enough from my neighbors, came back to the house and kind of laid them out in the yard to position where I wanted to put them. Almost all bromeliads are native to tropical climates, which makes them perfect for growing here in Florida. So because we have a pretty shady yard with the way the tree is here, it was perfect for the bromeliads. You do not want a large area where it's direct sunlight. You do want a little bit of that shaded area of the yard for them. I will strongly advise, though, to wear gloves, long sleeves, which I did not do and kind of took the toll. They are sharp, and pants as you are digging them up and planting them. So with the root systems, you don't have to be too gentle as you are digging them up. They're fine. They're resilient plants. Now, while bromeliads are adapted to withstand longer periods of drought, the opposite is what you want to avoid, which is sitting in wet soil. So thankfully, most of our soils here in Florida are sandy, which allow for quick drainage of that water. Now, particularly right now as we are establishing them again here, we are going to be soaking the soil very heavily. However, the bromeliads have a tank inside the center where they hold most of their water, and they're going to accrue that from natural rainfall or the occasional watering. What we don't have started here yet, but maybe eventually, is allowing the bromeliads to actually start in, like, say, the armpit of a tree. They are really resilient plants and don't necessarily need a thick, heavy medium like you would consider a traditional vegetable or fruit tree, but they can grow in very unique places. Now, the mother plants will put off little pups off on the sides, and so eventually the mother plant will die, but kind of as everything's ongoing, it'll fill out the entire bed with the mother plants eventually being removed, but new pups starting up, and those pups putting off other pups, and so on and so forth.